My absolute favorite tool to use to help people better understand what It Works is all about and to introduce people to what this amazing company has to offer is our opportunity video. And if you watch the video, if you were introduced or the video was shared with you before you became a distributor, then you know what a great tool it is and how it really kind of gives a great foundation and overview of what these awesome products can do and what this business opportunity can do for people. So I really encourage you to utilize the opportunity video to the best of your ability, to practice using it, to getting it out to as many people as possible. So I decided to shoot this quick video and walk you through how I get the video out to people, how I introduce it to them, and how I ensure that they actually watch it and that we're able to chat about it afterwards. So I'm gonna look at my notes here so I don't forget anything. But the main thing that I want you to know is, first of all, how do I reach out to people? How do I get people interested in watching the video in the first place? Well, the things that I do is I simply reach out to people via phone, text, Facebook message, email. So whatever resource I have for communicating with them, that's how I talk to them. I really like to get people on the phone, but a lot of times people aren't quite, maybe if they're not my best friend or someone I talk to a lot, they might feel more comfortable with text or Facebook message. I use Facebook message daily to reach out to people, continue building relationships with people. So I definitely use that resource a lot. But those are one of the ways that I reach out to people that I already know or that I'm friends with on Facebook is I use pick up the phone and talk to people. I text them, email them, or use a Facebook message. The other thing that I do with this video is when I'm at a party and I'm always asking people, hey, have you ever thought about doing this as a business? Have you ever thought about joining our team and selling this too? If I see something in someone and I think they would be awesome at this, I want them on my team, I'm not afraid to ask them if they've ever thought about it. So I'm talking to people at parties. When I'm blitzing and I'm listening to what people are telling me, I'm finding trigger points or places in what they're sharing with me as I'm getting to know them while I'm blitzing them. If I think or hear of a reason that this business would be awesome for them, then I'm not afraid to ask them, have you ever thought about starting a business like this? Have you ever thought about doing something on the side to make extra money? Those kind of questions. So those are ways that I get the conversation going. And then we also do that through expos. Whenever someone comes up to my table and they ask me about It Works, I'm asking them a lot of questions, getting to know them and kind of finding that place and deciding, are they someone that I need to ask about if they've ever thought about doing this type of a business? So those are the ways that I find people to talk to. And then when I'm talking to them, getting to know them, I ask them questions about them, really try to engage, and like I said earlier, is find, ways that I can introduce It Works to them, because It Works helps people in so many different ways. Most of the people, 99% of people that I ever meet or that I know, there is some reason that It Works would be a benefit to them. So I'm not afraid to ask them and say, have you ever thought about doing a business like this? Have you ever, thought about taking on something a little extra so you can make extra income? I'm not afraid to just ask that question. Have you ever thought about joining my team and selling skinny wraps with me? It's so awesome. And I tell a little bit about my story. When I was a brand new distributor, I would tell other people's stories all the time. So be very confident in sharing your upline story. Share my story. Share the person who brought you into this business's story. And then tell them that you're going to create your own story. Be passionate and excited, but don't be afraid to ask people if they've ever thought about doing it. And then finally, I ask people, are you open to learning more about this? Sorry about the car. Are you open to learning more about this opportunity? I've just joined It Works and I am super excited, and I just have this big dream of paying off all my debt and taking my kids on vacations. Tell them your why, and tell them, there's this girl in Texas that I watch her videos and she's been able to pay off all of her debt and now works full-time from home, and if she can do that, what if I could do that? And I'm gonna do that. And say, are you open to learning more about what I'm doing? I'd love to share it with you. And when they say yes to these questions, then I say, well, awesome, girl, I'm so excited. Okay, well, my my team has a video where they simply explain a little bit about the basics of the products, and then how a couple ladies talk about how they were able to create a business where they're able to work from home full time, and share a little bit about their experiences with making money with It Works. Are you interested in watching the video? The key isn't so much how you introduce the video. I mean, introduce that in your own words, watch the video, create your own story with how you introduce it, definitely, but then always end with this question: are you interested in watching it? You want to end with a question, so that the type of question that will encourage them to say yes or no. I have learned over the 3.5 years that I've been with It Works, when I ask a question that they will feel kind of weird if they don't answer, always works better. Instead of saying something like, well, let me know if you want to watch it, or something like that, I always say, I never say let me know anymore. I always say, are you interested in watching it, or would you like to watch it? So that they have to say yes or no. And then when they say yes, because you've already done all this great foundation with them, and you've learned about them, and now you know how It Works could help them, and you're super excited, and you're telling them what your goals are, and you're just, you've already kind of warmed them up to the idea. And when they say, yeah, I'd love to watch it, say, great. This is key. Listen up. They've said yes to the question that you asked them, would you like to watch the video? And then they say yes. This is the key part. Then you say to them, would you be able to watch it tonight, or will tomorrow morning be better for you? So you give them 2 times to pick from on watching it. I'll let that car go by. And then when they say, I could probably watch it tonight before bed, then you're going to say to them, this is key, then you're going to say, great, would it be better for me to check back in with you tonight or in the morning? Because I definitely want to answer any questions that you have about the video. Would it be better for me to check in with you tonight or tomorrow morning? Because I definitely want to answer any questions that you have about the video. Okay? And then they're going to say, well, in the morning will probably be better. Great, girl, what time's best for you? 8:30, 9? What time in the morning is best for you? Give them 2 times. Is 8:30 better for you, or 9:30 better for you? And then say, okay, great, I'm going to give you a call at 9 when they tell you the time. Say they say 9:30. Awesome, girl, I'm going to give you a call at 9:30 in the morning. I'm super excited to answer any questions you have about the video. Only then, when you have the follow-up time scheduled, only then do you send them the video. Okay, only then. I never send the video until I have the follow-up call planned. Never do I send it until then. Trust me on this, because what will happen is if you just send it and let them decide when to watch it, you'll be like a bird dog chasing them down all the time to see if they've watched it. Then when I changed my system to this, making sure I ask them the question if they want to watch it, ask them when they could watch it and give them 2 choices, then ask them when I could check back in with them to answer any questions they have and give them 2 choices, and only then send them the video at the end of all of that, it has changed my follow-up tremendously. So I encourage you to do the same thing and not have to learn the lessons that I have learned. All right, so then I send them the video. What I do is I save the video to my phone. It's on the front part of my phone, and that way I can easily copy and paste the link in a text message or a Facebook message to send to them. So then they have access to it on their phone. They simply open it up, and then they're able to really quickly open it, watch it. It's 10 minutes long, and it's super short and easy for them to watch. So those are my tips for sharing the opportunity video, okay? I'll shoot you another video later and explain what I do on the follow-up call. All right, guys, best of luck with the video. Use this resource. I promise you, you will find amazing success in your business. Best of luck.